Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Karen. Write my name on the ballot, Karen Crow-Weinstein, for the November election for president. I'm going in as an independent. I want to talk to people about donations that you're sending out to the people. I get many donation letters, emails from Democrats and Republicans, and it's a lot of information. They're asking of me. They want to know whether I'm going to vote for President Biden or I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. Well, right at this time, I'm not sure who I'm going to say that I'm going to choose for the presidency. I'd like to run. I'd like to have my name on the ballot, and there's still a lot of time, so I could have people on the ballot in November of the election. So remember me, Karen Crow-Weinstein. There's still a lot of time. I got a lot of shows to give to you. Anyway, today I want to talk about donations. If you notice the President Biden's campaign, they're talking about having lots of money. I get letters from them pitch in $3, pitch in $10, $20, with thousands of people donating, even if it's $3. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. And both Republicans write to me for also donations. Be careful who you donate to. Be sure they make their own calls, that what they're doing is what you want them to do, and then donate them. Do not donate a lot of money, okay? They are rich. They are very rich people, and they have greed. Now I see it with all the donations. I think every day they send me a donation letter, either 1, 2, or 3 letters a day. And I stopped donating because I'm getting poor from donating. So I don't donate. And the catch is, they ask you a survey. They ask a survey. And you know what they do? Then you take the survey, donate money to us. So what you're doing is you're paying them to lead you, and they do what they want with your money. I think this is a little backwards. I give President Biden and President Clinton ideas and thoughts, and also President Obama. I give them ideas and thoughts on what to do to make things better for us United States American people. These men, I want to know, they had $25 million. That's a lot of money. Those $3, $7 donations add up. And they're very happy about it. I understand they had President Clinton, President Biden, and President Obama together on stage asking for donations. I didn't see it, but they're a powerful group. They made the Democratic leaders powerful. And they're taking in more and more money, which is not a bad thing or whatever, but just be careful. Only donate what you can. As much as things are, just donate with what you can. And don't go poor. Save your money. In my situation, I advise them. I give them ideas and thoughts. And then you complete the survey, or whatever they have you doing, then I have to donate. Will they take action on what I donated to, my ideas and thoughts? Will they take action and do what we want? And we're paying them a donation to do what we want. Do you get what you want from the donations you give? By President Biden and also Donald Trump. Who answers our call of action? I give them help with my ideas and thoughts, and I have to pay to donate, I have to give them money? Shouldn't it be the other way around? If I'm giving them informative knowledge, information, they should pay me. But that'll never happen. And I think the people are getting frustrated. Or the poor people. It's so hard and complex. But the man says he donated, not anymore, he's poor. And he says, nothing changes. We did, from President Biden, we did do a stimulus for people who are disabled or low income. And we greatly appreciate that. But then, people who are working want more money. You have the cars, for example, more vehicles. And they went on strike. People, the economy got better, and then they want more money. So the poor get poorer. Because they get, the people just keep going. The poor, it's not helping them. Because when you bring up the poor, then the people with given money, so we bring up the poor, and then all others with this increased money they get, they want a piece of the action. They want more money by the workers, the CEO of the companies. So they get more money, and they spend more money. And there's your inflation. If you can tell the inflation by how rich or poor the poor are. There's a lot of people poor out there. And Bill Clinton's worth $89, and he's asking you for more money. And now I want to point out, with the donations that we give, it's causing imbalance in our economy. For example, the stimulus is increased, the poor get more money, and they donate. The rich who are receiving the donations, their income comes up. So the people who are donating money to them, our money we have goes down. And then the people who work want more money for their work, so that goes up. So now you get this imbalance, and there's inflation. Yes, how much longer is this, the economy's going to keep rising? The Dow, close to 39,000, right? Be careful. It might be just a balloon which is going to pop, and we all fail and have very little money. All of us. And I'm seeing this. I could see the process because I live with the poor. I live in subsidized housing. And I made changes there, good changes. And that's how I knew how to get President Biden to assist us poor people. We're on fixed incomes. Yes, people must be really envy us because we don't have to work, and we don't have a home. We don't have all that. All we have is one room. It's an efficiency. And then the other room is the bathroom. As the income that we receive, whether it's the money from the stimulus or what the government gives us, 5% increase to keep stable the economy. Remember, we don't have, maybe we have cars, but they're not brand new cars. They're just enough so that we could get around to do the necessary things. And there's a lot more people who don't have cars that do have cars there. Do you see what I'm saying? Our expense, us poor people, expense rises, increases. But the income that would come in by the government, Social Security, or Social Security and disability, well, it doesn't rise that much. And when that rises up, the poor people's money rises up, then everybody else's goes up. So now you got rich people, people who are making better, doing well with the economy, they're going up here. And the people who are poor, they don't move. They just stay there. And this one goes up higher and higher, and the poor's income stays, and the value of their income decreases. And there's your economy. This is your stimulus. This is how your economy is. And that's why we go into problems with making sure everybody has money. And I think a lot of the economy is based on how much you receive, the poor people receive. And then if we give more money to the poor, then the workers want more money themselves. So you know what happens with the poor people? They get poorer. They don't even stay medium. It doesn't balance out for the poor. It's going down. Because people like the president ask for donations. And I pray you offer what you can afford, but please do not pay more in the donations, more than you can afford. They ask you what you want to pay. This is our economy, people. And that's inflation. I'm getting poorer. And when my money runs out, what do I do then? I'm on Social Security, Medicare, and disability. And I barely even out, balance it off. Because people pay more money, people want more money for the work they do. And this is a crisis. Workers come up, and the people who are disabled or Social Security or Medicare, in relation to the environment, goes down. So these people get poorer and poorer. And then they're homeless. I have a friend that is homeless. It's terrible what they do to people. She had to sleep on the floor when she got in there. Then the next few days, a week, 2 weeks later, she gets a cot. She has no place to go. She has no money. No fault of hers. She's one of the people that slipped through the cracks. We must help them. Now, balancing the economy, how much? How many? 13. Okay. Now, we're going to balance the economy. Basically, President Biden did get people a lot more jobs, but who took on those jobs? Is the jobs that they have enough money that they could pay for their needs? There's a man approached me, and he said to me, "Kid, people who are working, they pay a lot of money for Medicare. Their taxes go to Medicare. So there's more and more people going on Medicare and Social Security, and they barely make ends meet." So, President Biden, President Clinton, President Obama, that money you're taking in from all others in donation shall go back in for the people. Shall go for the people so that they could buy things, okay? You got to put that back into the system. And not so much where they, yes, people who receive donations. You have a list of people that can receive donations. Well, let's set it up that in my place, my unit, 40 unit, not really a hotel, they're apartments, sort of, but this is subsidized housing. They need money. The person, he says, people who are working, they pay a lot out for Medicare. So we got to put money also into their pockets to help them pay for Medicare, which helps everybody else who's on disability, Medicare, and Social Security. We need to help more of the people who are the working poor. That's what I want done. I want that money to be put into the system for those in need. And don't forget, people, even the rich can become poor with the economy. I pray for everyone. The homeless people are mistreated terribly. She can't go into the shelter anymore because it's too warm outside where they could spend their nights outside. Luckily she has a car, so she can sit in her car. Now she has to sit in her car all night long. And she doesn't have the chance to lay down. She has to sit in her driver's seat and sleep in that way. This is America, people. This is America. This isn't supposed to be happening to us Americans. This is America. So, Republicans, Democrats, with that donation money, put it in the right place. If you put that money back into the system, the poor people will come up and they'll spend more money, while the people who are working poor increase and they spend more money. Then now you're taking away the separation from poor to rich. So it's closer. Do you see that? Sound like the rich is here and the poor is here. We bring it down and eventually medium where both are in good places financially. Okay, that's it for now. I will be doing more shows. I am running for president. Please write my name on the ballot. Even if I don't get the 14,000 names to put me on the ballot, so that I won't go on the ballot, you'll have to write my name in the ballot. If you like what I heard today, if you like what you heard me say today, think about having me become your president. There's going to be changes occurring fast, quickly, and we got to stay on top of this so that no one slips through the crack with this new change that we're going through with our economy, with our expenses, with everything that we buy for food, vegetables, drinks, and things like that. So remember, Bill Clinton, President Obama, President Biden. The money you take in, I want that money going directly back into the people. I want more money for the working poor. So those men and women who work with the car industry, and President Biden was there on the ticket line, they too need more money. So, don't spend money for donations if you don't have the money to give. Please, because that is a bad balance. We want it like this. Even if it's still higher, but we want it like this, okay? So accountants who work for President Biden, get to work. Help us with our economy before everyone loses all their money. Thank you. Be good. Do good. Stay good.